Hey guys, welcome to Appalachia's Homestead. Good morning. This is the oldest tumbler you'll ever see in your life. I'm serious. I think it came from, I've had this thing since forever. It's the best one I've ever had. So good morning. I want to welcome you to the channel. I did not get a video out yesterday. I was running between some food pantries, helping my Nana and helping a neighbor yesterday. And it just got really intense and we are worn out. And I want to make a very straightforward video in terms of what you're about to hear. And I hope you stick around because I'm going to try really, really hard to get my point across without rambling too much. And I'm not good at that. I'm not good at that. There's a little bug in here. Listen, I want to say this point blank and straightforward. I am not interested in drama. I'm not. I really try really hard as an individual, as a person, to stay in my lane and stay focused on my husband, stay focused on my kids, my farm, my YouTube channel, my close family and friends. Now, I'm not going to, I'm not going to allow somebody to, step onto my property and to attack me, whether it's on Facebook or here on the land or anything. I'm going to defend myself. Okay. But sometimes you have to pick and choose your battles. You know it? I mean, everything right now is so exhausting, isn't it? So here's what I want to say. I'm getting kind of old, and I was out of middle school way back in the early 90s. Okay. Really, for sure. And I don't wish to go back. I really don't. I really didn't like, certain points of middle school behavior. And when that left me back then, that's when it did. Listen, if you're a YouTuber, blogger, whatever you want to call yourself, honey, stay in your lane and do your thing. I'm going to stay in my lane and do my thing. I've had a YouTube channel for a long time. I'm getting old, okay? And I've been talking about preparedness and farming and homesteading and chickens and goats and raising crazy kids and homeschooling for a long time. Do you know that I started making YouTube videos with my kid's iPod after we had already been on a homestead and farming for several years? I didn't move somewhere and go buy equipment to start making videos. No. We turned to a debt-free lifestyle. We turned to gardening and chickens and teaching self-reliance as best we knew how for several years. Then we decided we were outgrowing what we were doing. We wanted to get away from the town and city. We went from city to country. And I was doing that, homeschooling my 3 boys and, sharing some things on social media. And people were like, why don't you make some videos? I used my 12-year-old's iPod and would upload little videos from an iPod. Okay. And we've just sort of we've just stayed with it. I've talked about preparedness, which what you're seeing back there is basically items that I've gotten from the LDS. I used to volunteer and work at the LDS and can their long-term storage items at night for them, with them. That's where I learned a lot about long-term storage. And so that was back in 2010. And they stopped allowing people to do that in 2012. So it was way before then. So what I'm trying to tell you is this whole thing about being prepared is nothing new to me, my family, or my channel. I think a lot of people are confusing themselves with the whole idea that, doomsday or fear. Folks, I'm not making up the facts of life that you are living in. See, this is where when people get scared, they go into denial or they lash out. And that is horrible because it's not productive. If you become awake in terms of the things that are happening around us, what it should do is motivate you to get up out of the recliner, as I say, and get busy. That's why I tell you to stay busy, okay? I have no control over the inflation that you are experiencing. As much as people like to take credit for gas prices, I didn't cause what you're seeing at the gas pump. I didn't cause what's happening in elections. I didn't cause what's happening over in Europe. Okay. What I can tell you is I want zero part of other people's drama, because it's a distraction for me and for anyone in terms of being productive, in terms of taking care of and doing the best that we can to make sure that our homes are prepared. I'm not changing my message. I'm going to speak about what is important to me, which I feel is important to my audience and to the folks that are here and have been here for a long time. They're here for a reason, okay? And it's because I'm just going to be generic and say the majority of the people that are here and stay here is because they too have the same heaviness and intensity in terms of being prepared. And there's different ways to be prepared. And, so I have a mixed audience of a lot of women that homeschool, a lot of grandmothers. I do have a lot of awesome guys out there. A lot of us homestead. A lot of us wish to homestead, but a lot of us also are, I guess if you want to call us preppers, you can call us preppers. I've always pushed back on that. I don't call myself a prepper because I've always viewed my lifestyle as what my great-great-grandmother, who basically helped raise me until I was, 15, 16 years old. It's a fact. I had a great-great-grandmother until I was a teenager. And I would, I've spoken about that so many times, but my point is I like to reflect on how she would have, what did she do during the 1917, 1918, World War I, 1929, 1933, 1941. I reflect back on that and think about how old she was, how many grandbabies she was raising, and what did she do to survive these times. And I look at that as inspiration for me to try to do the same. The difference is we're living in different times. She would have had a killer YouTube channel, would she not? I know. And your great-great-grandmother would have too. But she was a prepper because that was the lifestyle that our grandmothers and grandparents back during these times, this is what they did. That's how they survived. So here's the bottom line, short and sweet. I'm not participating. I'm not interested in, if somebody wants to come and try to argue with me and name call me, tear down my YouTube channel, try to distract me from my message, well, I'm going to wish you luck on that. I just, and this is, or anybody's, I'm just not participating in this. I wish that people would just recognize that they need to be doing what's best for them in terms of take care of your family. If you're so busy taking care of your family, your wife, your children, your farm, the time that, the time that it takes to do these things and then try to film and edit is so overwhelming. And then to try to turn around and also be a good neighbor, be a good daughter, be a good granddaughter, help a community, help maybe volunteer, help something, maybe teach something. Those things are so consuming in their own ways, and exhausting, rewarding but exhausting, that I don't see how there's time for a whole lot of anything else. And so when we give our time to those things, we're not preparing. And I want to continue to prepare, and I want to continue to inspire people to be prepared and to be proud of who they are. I'm very proud of being a wife of 25 plus years. I have 3 beautiful sons. I'm very proud that we've homeschooled. I'm very proud to be from East Tennessee. You got to get that Go Vols in there. Got to get a little Rocky Top. I'm very proud to be a Christian, and I am so proud to be an American. So proud. So proud. That's not going anywhere. And I'm proud that we have tried to and have successfully shown that we just want other people to do the same in terms of staying in their lane, minding their business, reaping the benefits and rewards of being good stewards for others. That's not why you do it, but you naturally get rewards for doing these things. Okay? There is so much trauma. It's not drama, People are so traumatized right now with everything that we've seen the last 2.5 to 3 years that we've got to make it productive. And people are suffering. Okay? People are suffering. And I don't see it getting any better anytime soon. And that's not doomsday, that's fact. You know, I didn't create this inflation that you're experiencing. I did not create the gas prices, although some people like to claim that they control the ups or downs, actually the downs. Some people get blamed for it going up while others claim they made it go down. Either way, I didn't do that to you. I didn't do it to anybody. I'm just trying to inspire people to believe in themselves that they can find ways to navigate through these very trying times, and to keep swimming. And because I believe in Jesus as our guide, I'm absolutely going to remind people that there is a guiding light in this. I get a lot of emails. I get a lot of comments. And I have said before on videos, I want to remind you there are a lot of people struggling in a lot of different ways out there. So if I think and I know that I've done something to help somebody today, or inspired somebody today, or given somebody some motivation to help their pantry today, you better bet your bottom dollar that's what I'm going to do. And it's not going to stop. So let me say this, and I'm going to close it out. I am not interested in participating in drama. There is no time for it. If you want to call it bowing out, then I guess I bowed out. This is not something that I'm going to spend my time on because, see, there's a lot of things that need to be done today, and that's where I'm going to focus. I want to encourage people to do the same in terms of their home and to take care of themselves, because that's what we all need to be doing. And when we do that, when we take care of ourselves, we can then turn around and give back to our community, which I'm also trying to inspire others to do. Blessing boxes, you know, I get pictures from people when I showed us doing our blessing boxes, which I'm about to fill up 1 or 2 this week. You know, I get pictures and I show it. I've got children. There's people and children in churches that said, that is a great idea. I'm going to do the same. And they did. I have the pictures. The proof is in the pudding. And people comment. That's what we want to inspire. That's what we want to do. Because when we can take care of ourselves and do what's right for us, then we have the room to then help other people who can't. And folks, there's a lot of people right now that can't. And so I want to continue to warn you to honestly do the very best that you can every single day to take care of your pantry, pay off debt, and put away for winter. You take that how you want to. You do what works best for you and your farm. But that is my message. There's been a lot of things that have happened over the years with as long as I've been on YouTube. And there's a reason why, and I've said this lightly before, I'm not participating in other people's drama or competitions. This is why you don't see me really do a whole lot of shout outs. You don't see me do collaborations. You don't see me participate in events. Because I've been around long enough to see, and it's not everybody, so don't take it personal, but it sucks you into the potential of a lot of drama that people just that's what they thrive off of. They thrive off of it. No, I've got too much wood to continue to split to put away for 2023 next fall. I'm just not there. It's exhausting. It's a waste of time. It's non-productive. It helps no one, and it doesn't get anything done. We're going to get stuff done. I hope you liked the video. I hope you like and subscribe and share. I hope you stick around. I'm praying for you. I'm praying for this great nation. I'm praying for honest, good leadership of this fantastic nation and all of these great people. We have to stay focused, and we have to remember that when we do that, we're doing what's best for everyone. God bless y'all. Thank you so much. Keep giving to your community. I know a lot of you are talking about a lot of the things that you're doing for your churches and your food pantries and all of these things out there. Absolutely. And doesn't it feel good to give? We appreciate you. Like, subscribe, and share. And honey, you know we're going to see you on the next